All right, Chris. 15 times Hayden Fry has led the Hawkeyes against Wisconsin. He gets ready to do that at home again today. He's never lost. 14 wins and a tie. In fact, the last time Wisconsin beat Iowa, this guy wasn't even born. It was 1976. But Ron Dayne is born and has been the major reason that Wisconsin is winning. And what a running back he is. A freshman sensation. 297 yards a week ago against Minnesota. And right now on pace to become the all-time leading rusher for a freshman in NCAA history. He's the Wisconsin offense. And he's the reason right now that they still think they've got a shot at a bowl game. Hi, everybody. I'm Brad Nesson with Gary Danielson. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium. We saw Ron Dayne a couple of weeks ago against Purdue. We thought he couldn't be any better. Almost 300 yards against Minnesota last week. He's the guy Iowa has to slow down somehow.
Brad, you know when we do these games, we have to do a lot of studying to get ready. You know, let me show you my board for this game. 133, that's the only number you have to know in this game. Ron Dayne is a guy, he's not just a plow horse either. He's big, 250, but this guy can run a 4.5 40. He is going to be the guy that Iowa has to stop in this football game. There's no going around it, no real mystery about it. He's the guy.
Well, they had trouble with Darnell Autry last week, 240 yards.
And that's really what has Hayden Fry spooked right here. Early in this game was a passing game, but late in this game, Darnell Autry took over the game, running the game. You know what that means for Iowa? It means they have to stop the run. Here's what I suggest in this game. We take out, this is a neck roll game. Absolutely. We're even going to do this game a neck roll. If they don't stop the run, it's a neck roll.
It's all over if they don't stop it. Let's check in with Adrian.
Brad, thanks very much. I know it's a little late in the season to be talking about a homecoming game, but that's exactly what this game has become for the Badgers' Barry Alvarez. Like a number of other coaches at the Division I level, Barry Alvarez actually coached here at Iowa with Hayden Fry. You know, Hayden taught Barry just about everything he knows, except one thing, how to beat Iowa. As a matter of fact, the Hawkeyes are the only conference team that Barry Alvarez has not beaten in his 7 years at Wisconsin. As a matter of fact, none of Hayden's former assistants have ever beaten him here.
Cedric Shaw already Iowa's all-time leading rusher. Berger, the fullback, and Sherman at quarterback. Tim Dwight, he's the man to watch. Leading receiver for the Hawkeyes. Knipper and Odoms round out the receiving corps. Ross Burba, the big man up front at left tackle, and he'll have to handle Tarek Saleh. Reichel, Reardon, Rose, and McKinney round out the front wall for the Hawkeyes. Up front for Iowa, DeVries leads the club in sacks with Chambers, Klein, LaFleur, and Ennis-Inge. Linebacking core, Vernon Rollins has had a sensational season with Matt Hughes. And in the secondary, Damian Robinson with 5 interceptions leads that group with Cooks, Knight, and Ples Atkins.
There's a neck roll.
Everybody's wearing them, including us. Second down and 8. Dane, cut back, nice tackle in the open field. And it's DeVries, who I just talked about, leads the club in tackles for loss and sacks, and that time drops Dane in his tracks, and it's 3rd and long. They're both to the top of your screen, and now an empty backfield. Samuel to throw. Pressure, and down it goes, and the ball is loose. Ennis-Inge with a hit. Iowa's covered it.
They kept the back end. They kept the tight end in that time, and he still went around the outside. 2 men on Ennis-Inge that time. He goes inside, hits a sack, a turnover early in the game. When you call a protection to protect your quarterback, and you still get sacked and lose the ball, you're upset. And as windy as it is, that's going to be a tough shot.
It's not a given. Whoa. Another ball that made it. That thing went all over the place, but it went through. 36-yard field goal by Bromert. Our first score of the game, Iowa by 3. Second down and 9. Dane again. Nothing doing so far for the Wisconsin ground game. He got out across at 30. John LaFleur made the tackle, and it'll be 3rd down and long again for the Badgers. Berger in motion. Will counter to Shaw. He might score. Touchdown. Whoa, did he get there in a hurry? Cedric Shaw, 29 yards.
Cedric Shaw has been bumped and bruised all year, but he's healthy today, and that is not good news for the Wisconsin defense, because between Shaw and Banks, they have 2 guys, and maybe their numbers don't add up to Ron Dayne, but they got the speed to bust one, and if they keep spreading the ball around to different people, that'll be tough to stop all day. Heach was like shot out of cannon that time.
Ooh. There's quick, and then there's really quick. And he got there in a hurry. Extra point coming up from Bromert. And Iowa jumps on Wisconsin early. 3:42 left first quarter, and Cedric Shaw with a touchdown run.
It was a delayed counter type action that time. Shaw stays. You get the kick out block right here. That's the block. Shaw reads it, just gashes right up the middle. Bobby Adamoff gets blocked, the strong safety to this side of the play, and it's a foot race, and Shaw is not going to lose a lot of foot races in the Big Ten.
That's true. Both wideouts. Merritt and Hayes to the left, but it's Dane who gets nothing on the run off the right side. Boy, LaFleur and that group up front not giving him any room to run.
Iowa has 11 people within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage here on 3rd and 15.
The officials are deeper.
That's right.
Than the secondary for Iowa. Samuel in trouble. Down he goes. Ball almost came loose as well.
Jared DeVries is the pass rusher on this football team. And that time the sophomore got in there. Samuel didn't even have time to look downfield that time, and DeVries got in the backfield again in pass protection. Remember, this Wisconsin offense has done nothing but run the ball for a couple of weeks. And now you're going to see they have to pass block. It's a whole new ball game. It's something different for these guys, and they are struggling early in this football game. You got the old 2 yards going in the first half here for Wisconsin as you look at the stats. And that first turnover really set the tempo of this game.
Iowa again only 31% coming in on their 3rd down conversions, and they'll have to earn all of this one. 3rd down 10. Here comes the blitz. Sherman steps up, goes over the middle, wide open. Dima Odoms. Odoms got a block, and he's inside the 25, down near the 23-yard line. 3rd down and 8. Solid company will be pinning their ears back here if Iowa gets this playoff. They do. Sherman, quick drop, and the quick out, and nice catch at the 12-yard line by Carter. Wow, that was a good grab.
It was so good because of the wind. That ball was like catching a knuckleball because the ball will be moving and moving around, and at the last second, Carter has to reach out, make the catch, juggle it, and he did get his knee down, and as John Madden said, 1 knee equals 2 feet.
Sherman, good time. Open man, the tight end. Did he get in?
Yes, he did.
Knapper, touchdown. And there's what Wisconsin has not done. Wisconsin hasn't gone past their own 30-yard line yet. Here's a little bit of option. Samuel, and Iowa says, no, that won't work either. Matt Hughes with a tackle. 3rd down and 5. Keep it on the ground this time, and Shaw's got the first down and might have the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. Zach Bromert for the point after. I'll say one thing, so far for Wisconsin, nothing's going right, and for Iowa, everything's going right. 5:13 left in the half. Cedric Shaw from 33 yards out with a touchdown. It's all Hawkeyes. Cedric Shaw in the middle of that pack.
Yeah, well, let's show you the guys that really made this thing go. The offensive line, Matt Reichel, right here is going to come around and get the linebacker on the play. That's what really springs it. Comes around and gets right on Pete Monty right there, number 48, their leading tackler. Good blocking in the secondary by the wide receivers, and you're not going to catch Cedric Shaw when it's blocked well like that.
Wisconsin has nothing on offense so far. And Ron Dane, very little room, a couple of yards. 8th play of the Wisconsin drive, but that's all they had to show for their passing game today. Quick drop, quick slant, intercepted. Tom Knight's got it at the 45-yard line.
Tom Knight guessed. He saw the quick drop by the quarterback. He thought slant. That's what you do when you watch films. You get a feel of what people will do against you. And Tom Knight, an excellent cover guy, beat the receiver to the spot this time. Watch. He sees slant, and he beats him to the spot. He knows exactly, and Donald Hayes has to get in front of that guy. You must get, if you have to drag the corner down, you cannot let that guy get in front of you on a slant pass. Donald Hayes has to get there. That's an interception.
Tom Knight read that like a comic book, didn't he? So Iowa will have to kick. For only the second time today. Nick Gallery out to punt.
Notice Wisconsin only has one man back.
High snap. Gallery's going to throw. Dwight's open. Got him, but I don't think he got the first down.
I don't think he did. Can you believe this? A minute to go in the half. Have your punter throw a play like that?
Dwight's a yard short. Wisconsin 0 for 6 on their third down conversions. Play action. Samuel rolls and in trouble. Ennis-Inge has a hold of him. The ball's loose. Iowa's got it.
Wisconsin tried to go to a bootleg pass that time, and Mike Samuel, no one was open on the play, tried to do a bit too much, and Ennis-Inge pokes the ball away with his left hand. And you know, Brad, Adrian said Barry wanted to go with the top of the program from the first half. Well, they did it exactly. On the third play of the first half, they fumbled, and on the third play of the second half, they fumbled. They have Dwight double covered here.
Sherman straight drop. Flares it out to Shaw to the backfield. Touchdown.
What blocking by Timmy Dwight and Demo Odoms, the two wide receivers there. They should get credit for that touchdown. Great call, but when you double team wide receivers and those guys go block, what a play. The two wideouts, right side of your screen. This is a pass to Shaw all the way. Throws it out there. Now watch the two wide receivers knocking their guys down right there. That is really good football.
I said earlier, I don't think I've seen a team all year long block as well as Iowa has today, including the wideouts. And Brommer's extra point is good. The Hawkeyes running away with this one with the 11:01 to go third quarter. I talked to Barry Alvarez last night with 3 games remaining, thinking that he needed 2 to get a pretty good bowl bid, and those 2 are going to have to wait the way Iowa's playing.
Jared DeVries is an effort football player. Usually he's back there in the pass rushing, but this time it's an option play to his side. He just defeats the man up front, actually puts his offensive lineman on the ground that time, and comes in from the backside to take away the option, and just shakes his head, no option my way.
He's made some big plays today. Iowa has shut down Wisconsin today, and it's been Cedric Shaw who's had the huge performance on the ground. 3 touchdowns and 107 yards for the birthday boy. Ron Dane. And the Wisconsin offense struggling, but they do have a first down at the 26 of Iowa. And a fumble. Still loose. Iowa's got another one, I think. They do. When things are going wrong, they really go wrong. Shaw for about 7 more. Pete Monty holding on for dear life. We check in with Adrian.
Baby, it's in the heart. Listen to me now. What's up, baby? You got to believe it's right here.
Tight end in motion in the counter. Shaw's got a first down into the secondary. Still on his feet. Cedric Shaw almost broke it.
Oh, if Kevin Huntley doesn't tackle there, it's a touchdown.
26 yards as it is. First down after a 26-yard pickup again. There's his numbers. Tavian Banks takes his spot. And Banks almost broke it. Down to the 30, a pickup of 12, and another first down. And Cedric says, I want back in. Sherman steps up in the pocket. Nice blocking, and Sala nails him from behind, but he got the pass away and completes it. The Granquist, the fullback, I think a little bit short of the first down, though. Here a field goal attempt coming up. Zach Brommer, 42 yards out, is blocked. Tom Burke, I think, got his hand on it. So Wisconsin finally gets something to go their way. It's the only thing that's gone wrong today for Iowa.
Yeah.
He's a good one, but he's been bottled up by the Iowa defense today. 2nd down and 8. Option, and now dropping back to pass is Samuel. Deep in the middle, intercepted. Picked off by Ples Atkins. Atkins down the sidelines, got a blocker with him. Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Ples Atkins.
Yeah, he was laying for that interception the whole way. He baited the quarterback into the throw.
Hurley has hit from 51 against Michigan State. 54 against Iowa State. Not this time, though. Low line drive.
Well, he's improving.
Got a good coach, and that'll be an interesting battle. Ennis-Inge again. Been all over the place today. Boy, is he fired up.
Wow. That was a big-time pass rush.
Gallery now will punt. Second one of the day coming up. He threw out of punt formation, remember, earlier, so it's the 3rd time he's been in punt formation. Oh boy. That's why he's leading the Big Ten in punting.
That's against the wind.
This is going to end up being one of those 70-yard jobs almost.
And that's a strong one. That's into a 20-mile-an-hour wind.
59 yards before it rolls dead with 13:07 to go. Driscoll. Nice pass out to the guy that just had the penalty call on him. Flemister, and he's got a 1st down. Picked up of 12.
Pretty easy.
Everything's been easy, it seems.
Yep.
Driscoll started the first 6 games of '94 and then broke his collarbone against Indiana. Enter Matt Sherman. And Ryan hasn't had any more shots. As Gary said, you only have one guy playing most of the time. And so it's been a frustrating time, I'm sure, for him. But get to play today in a lopsided, soon-to-be Iowa victory. And Bill Ennis-Inge, 4 sacks today to go with his 8 tackles, as the senior had a huge game today at Kinnick Stadium.
And Hayden Fry has kept his streak alive, not only against Wisconsin, but against his protege coaches.
Never lost to one of the guys that used to be an assistant, and he's not going to lose today either. Iowa pitches a shutout after a disappointing and disheartening setback against Northwestern last week. Boy, did they ever rebound. Their coaches practiced them hard and hit hard all week. Wisconsin hit hard by a shutout loss today. 31-0. Iowa wins it over Barry Alvarez, his former assistant. Next up, the Residents in College Scoreboard Show. For Adrian Karsten and Gary Danielson, I'm Brad Nessler saying so long from Iowa City. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.